okay, might as well just kind of jump right into it. Let me move that out of the side. Okay, so I've given up on trying to get this thing to do pressure sensitivity, so as long as it's working, which it does, I am happy. Okay, so right now I am just a teensy tiny bit sleep deprived, as you can tell. Reason being is because I am switching from night mode to day mode, so I am sticking to not sleeping tonight, and then around 12 o'clock, not even 12, no, hell no, like way earlier, like maybe 10, 11, I'm actually gonna go to sleep, and specifically ask my dad to wake my ass up nice and early, like 7:30, and keep bugging me until I get my lazy ass up, so that I don't go back to sleep. And after that, my endeavor of doing these streams a little bit earlier will begin. Now, what the hell am I doing this time? Considering I don't nearly have enough brain function for a full perspective piece, I'm going to concentrate on something a little bit easier. Mostly sketching. I'll try to do some NPC work here. Now, let's see. There's probably a fat chance that I can get some I can get pressure sensitivity. Now it's okay. It's okay, today's Monday. Just 2 more days. Just 2 more days, guys. Just 2 more days. And I get my stuff. Like, holy cow. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I need to check my schedule. Come on. Come on. Come on, phone. There you are, phone. Any chance I can find my phone without taking off my headphones? Nope. That's not happen. It's not gonna happen. My phone is under my pillow because I was checking my email when I woke up, I think. Okay, here we go. So, bit of a nasty subject tonight. Considering I'm making NPCs for a horror game, we're gonna have to research some gnarly material. But for the sake of not having to put an age restriction on the video, I'm going to keep my reference images on my second screen, because in order to make, like, I had like almost like a mini nightmare for a second. It was this moment before you fall asleep, when you're like 1 foot in the dream, 1 foot in reality, and that's when like your imagination could sometimes be a cruel mistress. And I was imagining the intro cinematic for Wayholm, figuring out how I'm gonna swing the intro cinematic. So I ended up oh god. I ended up imagining this nastiest looking like ghost image. And it was freaking terrifying. It was like it was like a ghost version of a corpse. Like some of that Tim Burton made whatchamacallit, Tim Burton made Beetlejuice, did he? Let's see. Beetlejuice director. Tim Burton, yes. So, Beetlejuice ghost. Don't show me pictures of the Beetlejuice, that's not what I want. There was... Okay, well, here's a good reference. And this, considering this is a movie, and I believe a family movie at that, like, that sort of... This was basically what I imagined in the intro cinematic, and I'm like, oh, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and post my solicitation announcement on the local forums, including Twitter, so that people will know that I'm streaming right now. People come in and see me streaming and drawing. Excuse me. Just upload it. No, not that one. Currently live streaming. There we go. So it is 1:26 p.m. Boom. Oh, neighbor's dog is going nuts again. So that, and that will go on Twitter. I can't even slur, my face is so tired. My face is tired! No! Preparation time. Preparation time. Copy that. Put that in the thing. I'm one character too long. I'm on Twitter. Don't be a bitch. Livestream. Join me if bored. There we go. That ought to do it. So, and you know I say you're not supposed to use other people's artistic works as a source of reference, as your reference. See, two kinds of cosplayers. There's the Beetlejuice cosplayer, and then there's the sexy Beetlejuice cosplayer. God damn it. They'll turn anything into a sexy costume, don't they? Anyways. Yeah, like, you're not supposed to use another artist's rendition of as a source of research, or as your source material or research material. Well, I want to find whatever source material the Tim Burton, makeup cast crew used, or the conceptual artists used to make this terrifying face. Because this, like, you take out a socket, the eye socket, and this is actually, like, almost exact. Like, this saves me the time on Googling, like, pictures of corpses and using that as a reference. But, if I'm gonna be Googling pictures of corpses, it's not gonna be on the main screen. God damn. That's the grim side of concept. That's the grim side of concept art. Sometimes you gotta Google some nasty shit in order to get your art done. If you wanna do it right. Like, sometimes you gotta find that edge, and you gotta step over it. Oh god. Okay, well, I do like this image, so I guess that's, for starters, I can get in that. Like I want whatever the concept artist was smoking when he made this. You know? Gotta love this movie. This movie was amazing. Okay, well, I don't think there's even a way to, like, mark a stream to be PG, like, 18. It should be, like, PG-30. Like, if I'm gonna start searching corpse pictures on Livestream, there should be a big fat warning sign, or big fat no sign. It's gonna be like one of those porn sites when you go to it, and it's a third-party porn site, and it says, you need to verify that you're 18 years old before going to the site. That would be like the opening page before going into this live stream. You need to sign your will before going into this live stream. Oh god. Shit, what was the, Adam's expression's like, I'd still tap that. Oh god. We gotta find more stuff. We gotta find more references. Okay, well, for the most part, I don't necessarily... Here's the thing, I'm gonna use this as a reference of how the artist exaggerated the, like, the skeleton, the skull, to show through the wrinkled skin. But for now, I can get human head profile. In fact, profile is not 3/4 view. Yes. Now, bald head 3/4 view. Okay, so, oh god. I said bald head, not bulging head. But, oh wow, that's an interesting helmet. What I need is... What the fuck? Is that Skrillex? Nabra? Is safe search on? Filter explicit content. Well, thank you. You're not doing a good job. Okay, so all I need is just an image of a bald guy. Whoever he might be. Is that Shaq? No, probably not. What does a dolphin have to do with... What does a tower of something in the middle of buttfuck nowhere have to do with bald people? Man. Okay, so... Bald head. 3/4 view. So... Who's this guy? Oh yeah. Prison Break. / that villain in the Flash. Guess you could use this guy as a reference. The only reason I need the reference is just to get the general anatomy. Well, you know, anatomy of the face, right, so to speak. Other than that, I can use this beauty. Or this guy. I don't want to redraw the exact one starting from scratch, so I guess I can just save these images. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay, where was this thing? Downloads. so this is Wayholm concept art references. So these concept art references are corpses. Yikes. Absolutely grimy. Open, save. Even though these are references from a movie. What the fuck is the name of this file? Beat-legged 5? Oh boy, here. And I'm gonna put you in the same folder as the corpses. Oh yeah. Believe you me. So let's just kind of start with this stuff. All I need is just a few little bits. Just a few little bits. That's all I need. Yes. Reference corpses. Yay. Yummy grimy stuff. This image was much bigger in the browser. What the hell? Oh no, it wasn't. It was just a shitty there. Okay, here we go. New layer, yes. Now, the only substitute I can have for the pressure sensitivity is this feature, which permanently turns down the value of the stroke, which I don't like. I would much rather control the stroke with pressure, not having to draw the same line over and over and over again, because parallel lines are my mortal enemy. Let's warm up. Let's see, so I figured today I can concentrate on the NPCs a little bit. Just for the sake of not over encumbering myself with lengthy pieces. One thing I learned that seems to have been reiterated over and over again: only use one joint when drawing. Don't use two joints. So either use your wrist, your elbow, or your shoulder. Seems like my shoulder. Obviously, you use your shoulder on like large format images, so you know. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Make sure it's a thing. Yeah, right. See? I jinxed myself. And One of the commenters jinxed me too. A couple of streams back, one of the commenters went, "Oh man, you got such a steady hand." It's like, yeah, sure, thanks. Way to destroy my artistic career. Here we go. Oh boy, I can't wait till Wednesday when the new tablet comes in and I can have my precious sensitivity back. Pressure feature. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna need some music here because I'm not gonna be talking throughout all of the stream. Where's my music? Give me my music. Give me my Minecraft server music. Is it just me or is his ear like really far back? I guess it might be just a perspective effect of 3/4 view, but holy cow, he's like, his ear is like almost at the back of his head, which is kind of appropriate. Okay. reference of a skull. And okay, no renderings. Need an actual skull. Okay, so is this a skull by somebody? Is this a sculpture? Could be. There we go. Come on, you know it's there. Oh, you piece of garbage. Here we go. There's another one actually. There's another image, another angle. Skull by it's deviant art. Punisher skull. Okay, so it actually appears that I've rendered my head a little too big. A big too little. But the back of the head is actually supposed to be quite a bit bigger. So that would be more appropriate. Let's go ahead and kind of fix this stuff. So it appears that we have a bit of a protrusion going on here, and somewhere around here. Here's the temple. Huh. Something tells me just making this into a skull would be terrifying enough for a standard phantom. I mean, modeling this thing is going to be... it's going to be a challenge. You know. Oh, okay, so we have a thing over there. Oh, we kind of have a thing over there. Can do a bit of cross section here, and wow, teeth are... Whoa. Teeth actually go quite deep into the, into bone marrow. Ah, damn. No wonder pulling out teeth is so goddamn painful. Okay, so this is parallel. Should probably get rid of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna need another reference image. skull and neck. So the neck is basically starting somewhere around there. So this would be the NPCs. Yes. Separate folder. Yeah. So now, I want to take a look at this piece. The thing just appears a little too round now. If there's roundness, yeah, if there's roundness, then that basically implies that there's meat, flesh, fat, tissues. So what I want to do is I want to take this, copy it over, and kind of work with this piece with a duplicate. So what I had from what I imagined was a lot of tear going on. There was essentially a chunk of the jaw missing. Hey, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Doing my stream a little bit early. Like a lot early. As a part of my not doing streams in the middle of the night anymore and switching my clock back to daytime. So plus I figured if I do this stuff during daytime, I might be able to get more people to join the stream. Considering knowing YouTube, it's probably putting the stream to my local demographic, like Canada, North America generally, North and South America, I guess, along the same timelines. Although I have been getting people from like all over Europe as well. But considering that during my normal streaming times everybody's normally asleep, I figured I'd probably try to do this. Okay, so from what I can remember, there was a lot of this going on. A lot of loose tissue. Now, these are not teeth. This is just kind of to reiterate. So, how are you doing today? I just realized this neck is probably just a little too small, but it's kind of supposed to be too small. lines in. This is very general looking. Even though I use a skull, I still need some of this skin and tissue on here, just because the main logic there is that the skin it's still there, but it's so thin that it basically, it's like spandex. It just repeats the shape of the skull. Like spandex repeats the shape of an ass, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about. Or yoga pants, not spandex. It's probably the same thing. It is probably the same thing. Anyways. So, should there be an underlying cheekbone? Or jaw bone, I should say. Probably. But ears? If I add ears, it just makes it look a little too human. I can probably just kind of put maybe a thing here for the ear canal, but the actual ear, I don't think it has a place in this. This neck seems a little short. Now I'm gonna try something. I'm going to try this once, and well, at least once for now. And I'm not sure if it's gonna work because once again, no pressure sensitivity or no pressure feature. I'm gonna try to paint. The only problem is trying to paint is that it should be done with a proper brush. So our darkest point would have to be the eye socket. Can't wait till Wednesday. Absolutely can't wait. I'm doing this on a separate layer too, because I don't want to screw up the original line work. Now, let's say the light is coming from the left, so that should be basically the brightest point. Let's start ahead. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'll duplicate this and turn the line art to be black. There we go. That'll kind of sit well, or sit better. Huh. Maybe I should start doing painting more. Obviously, it's going to add a whole lot of time to the production time for these pieces, but hell, you know, maybe if I can get the quality up. See, I'm gonna have to paint with black and white here. At least before going into color, black and white would probably be better. Just for getting a hang of the values. Ah, man. See, painting is a whole different subject. Definitely need your brush stroke action. Oh, shit. Oh, hey. This is why digital painting has an advantage. Because if you fuck up like I just did, draw on the wrong layer, you just go back. Okay, so let's redo some of this stuff. I was wondering why the hell I wasn't painting. And now it's painting too much, so now I need to go back to 1%. Whoops. Time to wake up. Jesus Christ. When you've used the goddamn alarm clock for such a long time that the sound of the alarm clock just gives you a mini heart attack every time it plays. That is an effective product. Holy cow. Seriously, I could be like watching a movie, and if there's an alarm clock in the movie playing, I'm like, oh shit, oh wait, no, that's in the movie. Be thinking like, why is my alarm clock going off? I guess we'll do that. Touch a look at that. That is kind of awesome how it can use the value to define shape. Obviously, I'm not very good at it, but you know, gotta start somewhere. Wow. That is actually pretty cool looking. Should probably just separate these layers. Hey, how's it going? Seabass Dev Guide. Sorry, I have the chat window on the second screen, so I kind of have to peer over to that. Sorry. I am running 24 hours without sleep because I'm trying to switch my clock from working nighttime to daytime. So, yay. Something I'm sure a lot of us have at least attempted once in their lifetime. I mostly do these live streams during nighttime, so unfortunately, I don't think a lot of my demographic is awake during nighttime. So, how's your day so far? At 12:30 a.m. Well, you got lucky. I probably squeezed maybe about 2 hours of sleep just to kind of last through today. I'm doing concept art right now for one of the games I'm working on. So far I've been doing mostly environmental level design. Let's see. I do have a thingamabob on DeviantArt, specific folder just for this particular game project. And I've been doing daily streams so far. And this is the result. Well, this powering up was kind of necessary just to get myself through the day, that's all. So, are you working on anything noteworthy? No, this is a 3D game, so this will be done in Unreal Engine. This is actually a VR game. Or VR enabled. I don't want to call it precisely a VR because then people think, oh, you can only play it with if you own a VR headset, which, you know, you don't have to. It's gonna have a desktop mode. Ah, okay. It seems like most of the people actually come from the Yo-Yo Games forum. It is weird. I posted this on Twitter. YouTube is doing its thing with, you know, posting the live stream and the recommendations, but I already have 2 people who've been watching my live streams almost like every day. And they're both from Yo-Yo Games forum, so, you know. Seems like guys over there are the only ones interested, at least for now. At least for now. Yeah, you got that right. Oh boy. Man, where has digital painting been all my life? Like, this is actually the first time I'm digitally painting. And the amount of extra detail you can really define with values instead of lines is absolutely amazing. Auto like actual Steam or Steam Greenlight? Like, have the games been published? Oh, like on the store. Wow, nice. Post some links. I want to take a look at that. I'm currently... Yeah, I gotcha. I'm currently... I still want to take a look at what the games are. So, you know, do post the links. I'm waiting until Wednesday for my tablet comes in, because I'm not working with precious settings right now. The only way I can get, like, value... Whoop. My backup alarm clock for waking up at an ungodly hour of the day. It won't let you post it? Like, oh, wait, are the links blocked or what? Hold on. Let me automatically block spam messages. Okay, here we go. Okay, spam blocker disabled. So, considering I'm not a super duper popular streamer YouTuber, you should be able to post the links now. I disabled the things. Rock God Tycoon, Project Explore are your 2 games. Okay. Still won't let me post links. Are they Steam links? Yeah? Okay, well, let me just Google this stuff then. Tycoon, Steam community. Yes. Rock Car Tycoon. Huh. Aha, I see you're participating in the sale, do ya? Huh, visit store page. Don't play the trailer. Okay, here we go. Rockstar. Do you get any shit from Rockstar Games for that studio name? Just out of curiosity. Oh. Oh, it's like a band management? Like band manager, so to speak. That's kind of cool. You know, there's actually this game. It's really old Flash game. Oh, okay, so oh, I saw the Rockstar right at the beginning of the trailer. I assumed that was the studio name, because right after that it said Rock Got Tycoon. Okay, so that's good. Shit, there was this Punk-O-Matic, yes. And they had like 2 versions of that game. That game was so fun. So much fun, because you could write like music in it. Even at the most basic level. Yeah, let me take a look at the outer game. Project Explore. Project Explore. When you run out of game names, because everything else has been taken. Project Explore, Steam. Actually, I was right there. Project Explore and Project Explore OST. Do you feel empty? Yes, I do. Ah, okay, I see. It's a top-down. Well, you got mostly positive reviews. So you excited for Steam Direct coming out? You're doing the same thing with the second game that I'm doing with this game. I'm redesigning the entire game from scratch. Starting with concept art. I actually have a playable demo of this game. And once the game got greenlit, I figured, you know what? This is not gonna fly for a product that I can charge like $20 for. I definitely need to redesign it. So that's what I'm doing now. Did you write the music for your game or no? Got somebody else to do it. Oh, another alarm clock to get my lazy ass up in case I was sleeping. Man, where has digital painting been all my life? I'm just amazed. It's like I discovered a whole new universe. Yeah, that's basically what it is. I actually have a trailer for my game. In fact, I was even playing the demo of the game on one of my streams, and one of my jump scares nearly gave me a heart attack. You know what's the worst thing when you're making a horror game as a horror game developer? It's when you're testing your jump scares and they don't trigger when they're supposed to trigger. Because you're not gonna cancel the game. You're not gonna like close the application because you still want to get that check if the thing is working properly. But I had this a lot with this game where I would set a trigger zone. If you cross the trigger zone, the music will play, the jump scare will appear, and sometimes it wouldn't. And I'm like, oh no. God damn it. Right? And of course it would trigger at the wrong possible time, and, you know, ta-da, I need new pair of pants. I do everything. Programming, music, and 3D modeling, animation, you know. The whole shebang, you know, the single-man production studio that you kind of have to do. I started with music, actually. So music is my, like, topmost developed skill. But I went to college for concept art. At least for a year. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, that trailer is... Oh, man, that trailer is, like, extremely indie. This was the first project I've done in Unreal Engine in terms of, like, having a fully sort of functional... Well, fully functional demo. But the problem is, I went about the game development the wrong way. Like, and this is kind of something that I try to reiterate several times when I do these live streams, is I didn't start with a lot of concept art. I started with maybe a few drawings, a floor plan of the building, and I just went into like Maya and started modeling the entire thing, right? When you really have to start with a lot of art, which is what I'm doing right now with this redesign stage. Both of my games got greenlit, which is, you know, miraculous. So right now, I'm basically doing daily concept art pieces. So one piece of concept art every single day. Don't mind that one. That one looks like garbage. That was just an experiment. So this is basically exactly what the game is supposed to look like, excluding the colors and the tone. That's just a wow factor for social media. Oh, shut up, phone. I told you. I'm awake. Do not interrupt me while I'm talking with a gentleman. And my coffee's cold. Alright, sounds good. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the company. I do appreciate you dropping by. Alright. See, this is really interesting. It's when you don't have the strong lines, when the painting really starts defining those edges. On the paint tool, I should say. And once again, this is where the pressure feature would have come in. Extremely helpful. To lighten this part up a bit. And you see, that is too much. That is way too much. Oh god, that's a gnarly looking fold. carried away with too much dark on this side. For an undead character, his dental work is a marvel. Okay, so here's what I want to do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this particular set of streams NPCs. So this is gonna be purely made for the NPC characters of this game. Now, essentially throughout the entire stream, all the streams, I'm gonna be drawing these the NPCs, all the monsters, or you know, all the phantoms for this game project. And I'm gonna wait until Wednesday when I get my new tablet, because I feel like I really need to use pressure sensitivity here and the pressure setting, because this thing, you know, this 10-year-old thing is dying. It's like a grandma on dialysis and life support. Wednesday I'm pulling the plug on this thing. This thing is too damn old. So I'm gonna hold off on finishing this piece, and I'm gonna end the stream, take a break, and come back maybe in about like 30 something minutes and start a new piece. I really don't want to finish this because like I'm using the brush flow as a substitute for pressure control, which is not an ideal way to do this, because I know for a fact I can get a fine edge on the white teeth by pressing on the pen, which this, you know, dying piece of shit is not really doing anymore. So I'll probably work a little bit more on values, but this is impressive to me because this is the first time I've actually painted. Like all of the other stuff is just, you know, just concept art, line drawings with the cell shading. All of this is just, you know, rough lines, mostly used, you know, with the line tool. Still usable information, but you know, all of this is totally different. This is totally different. I'm actually amazed by the type of detail I can define with this thing, and this is like brand new stuff for me in terms of art. You know, I've never digitally painted before. This is, you know, this is mostly what my work has been. So doing this here is actually quite an improvement. So I will end the stream. Thanks everybody who visited, and I will do the next stream in just a little bit.